Hi, I'm Catherine Goshen, a professional astrologer from the village of Nyack in New York State, and I'm passionate about in-depth astrology and getting to the heart of the matter. In this video, I want to talk about Gemini and Gemini rising and Gemini moon for 2021. And may I suggest that you first watch your rising sign in this series of videos, then your sun, and then your moon. Also, when I mention dates, take a day or two on either side of those, because so much is dependent on your time zone when you will experience the astrological phenomena. And finally, please bear in mind that everything that is happening to us as individuals at this time is under the umbrella of larger change that the coronavirus is bringing and has brought to society as a whole. So we are in the process of gradual change from a material-based economy toward a more intellectual or technologically based economy, as seen in astrology by the change in the great conjunctions of Jupiter and Saturn from earth signs to air signs. Now, Gemini, you had quite a year in 2020. A lot of things seemed to come to an end, and there were new beginnings, but they were gradual. And 2021 sees you beginning fully to embrace a new way of living. Now, Gemini, you know your ruling planet Mercury gives you incredible versatility. There is no one more adaptable than you, and no one who is able to find their feet quicker, like a cat with 9 lives. You always seem to know where to land and how to pick yourself up again after a difficult time. So in 2021, Gemini, it's very important for you to harness your intentions and to know exactly what you want and how you are going to achieve it. The year begins in 2020, December 21st, with this conjunction of the 2 major planets happening in your 9th house. And they will be visiting that area of your solar chart for most of the year 2021. This is creating a trine or easy aspect, a flow of energy to your sun, rising, or moon. And the way this aspect works is that you need to put the effort in to reap the rewards. If you do, enormous goals can be accomplished. And you may want to look to foreign markets or further ashore in order to expand your business, because the 9th house is all about foreign markets, internationalism, and it's also about a greater philosophical reach. So in whichever way you can picture it, it's a very good time to broaden your horizons and to know that if you put the effort in, you can remake a lot of progress that you lost in 2020 due to various circumstances, many of which were karmic. Jupiter and Saturn working together give one the edge to really push ahead and to expand. At the same time, Saturn gives the contraction or the self-discipline which is needed to get things going. Those of you born June 9 to June 15, do note that you will have Neptune squaring your Sun throughout 2021. This will make you more sensitive to many things, and it's a wonderful opportunity to pursue a new spiritual path or to go deeper into something that you've been wishing to explore in the metaphysical realm. The one caution is that you are usually more susceptible to any kind of medicine or drugs or alcohol. So take good care of your health and make every effort to connect with nature and to be in that kind of environment that is good for you and that feeds your soul. The year may get off to a slow start for you, Gemini, and don't concern yourself with this. There are a lot of things to take care of behind closed doors, tying up loose ends from last year, getting organized, and making plans for the year ahead. Mercury will be retrograde from the 1st to the 20th of February. And if you experience some delays at this time in terms of work or travel plans, don't worry about it. After February, things will pick up speed and move forward for you. March and April look like really productive times for you because you will have the action planet Mars in your first house, where your energy will generally be high. And at the same time, you have your ruling planet in the place of work. So use those 2 months to really get ahead. You know you have a lot of new plans for this year, and those are excellent months to activate and to take care of business matters. From the end of April to early June is the time to take care of finances. In particular, things that have not been resolved in 2020, especially related to the coronavirus and your business, need to be resolved at this time. Remember that the trine from Saturn is going to give you this energy to embrace things which in the past were distasteful to you or difficult to get your head around. All of a sudden, you're going to find that you have the energy to tackle previously ignored tasks. Get down to it, Gemini. The rewards are going to be good if you can just put your mind to it and see it through. We know you love to be flexible. We know how versatile you are. This is one of your strengths. At the same time, you really need to put in a consistent effort and not make judgments too soon about a certain situation. If you can hold tight to your ambitions and to your goals, things are going to slowly really build up steam and eventually get going. June 10 is your solar eclipse at the new moon, Gemini. So this is a wonderful time to set your intentions for your solar year, meaning from your birthday, 2021 to 2022. See what you would like to achieve by your next birthday and ground it in a ritual of your own making at this time. Those of you born June 8 to June 12 will be most affected by this super new moon. And this will also affect those of you who have an ascendant or a moon near to 19 degrees of Gemini. So at this special new moon, the solar eclipse, take some time to lay low, to do some quiet reading and reflection, possibly some journaling. I always like to suggest a day on either side of these super new moons so that we can be open to the energies that are available to us instead of rushing about and expending the energies which are available at this time. So often eclipses act like bottlenecks, and before the eclipse there's a huge buildup of energy, and then after the eclipse things release. So be aware of this and try to actually sense it in your body, because astrology is always so much more than a simple intellectual experience. It is an all-body phenomenon working on the mind, the spirit, the feelings, and the physical body. So try to tune in around these special new and full moons where the energy is particularly intense. For most of June, your ruling planet Mercury will have another retrograde session. And this is simply a time to kick back a little and go over ground that has been covered in the last few months, but perhaps where you forgot to cross your T's and dot your I's. This is a good time to revisit old projects, finish them off, and fill in the details that sometimes get set aside in the busyness of our lives. So use that time in June. The retrograde will be in your first solar house. So this often means rethinking about your role in the world, in your family, in your life, where you want to go from here. And it's also a good time to do a little bit of self-care. From mid-June until the end of July, you will have a focus on that part of your chart that deals with siblings and those people that you interact or communicate with on a daily basis. So perhaps your sister's coming to visit, or you're having to help your brother out with some things. Perhaps neighbors are calling on you. All that kind of stuff tends to come to the fore during this time. The focus is also on communication in terms of how we promote our business, how we advertise what we do, and put the word out. So during this period, look out for opportunities for promotion of your business or of something that you need to perhaps help others with. For most of August and halfway into September, there's a lovely natural break where I see you focused in the home. And this would be a good time also to take a holiday with the family. Anything that takes you into a place of relaxation and giving you time to begin again. Sometimes this area of your chart is also about endings as it brings new beginnings. So use the time to be with family. If you're home, it's a lovely time to care for your home. And if you are on holiday, relax and enjoy the time that you have. Especially from August 1st to 11th, you should be feeling good because your ruling planet will be in the other sign it rules, Virgo, giving you a centered mindset and the ability to see clearly and to make good decisions. From mid-September to the end of October, there will be an energy input into your house of romance. So if you are still looking for a partner at this time, it would be a great time to get out there, do some dating, or online dating, if that is all that is available. Whatever is going on, it's a healthy time to look for a new relationship. It's also a great time for creative endeavors and for spending some time with children if you have children. So I see you really focused on these areas of your life, Gemini, and at the same time, that energy that you're experiencing from that ninth house is ongoing throughout the year. So you may be taking an overseas trip. You may be studying a new course, and this will be the overarching energy that you will be experiencing throughout 2021. For most of November, you will have to take care of your daily routines and your health. This will be a wonderful month to look at what is lessening your vitality and how can you increase it so that every day you're incorporating a small change that can bring better health, better diet, better exercise program to you for 2021. If you are living in the Northern Hemisphere, then this is a time when it starts to grow cooler, and it's a very, very good time to reinvigorate your diet and your exercise so that you go strong, you go with a strong immune system into the winter months. Mid-December sees a real shift of gears for you, where you finally have time to work on your close relationship and to spend time with your partner. If you do have an opportunity to relax or to, do simple things with your long-term partner, or to figure things out with your business partner, it would be a really great time to take a weekend away and make the effort to spend some quality time together. Possibly there's something that you do have to unravel with your business partner or to reestablish in terms of joint finances. And speaking of finances, this really brings me to your ruler and a few words about Mercury as being the Lord of thieves and businessmen. The traditional placement of Mercury is constantly reminding us of the inventiveness of the mercurial aspect to transform one thing into another through sheer mental acuity. Now, you need to be fully aware of this talent, Gemini, this year, and to focus on expanding your horizons. Where you were in 2021 is no longer a big enough pond for you. You need to grow. You need to look for new markets if you're in business, and you need to possibly move to a new location if you are, whether you're in business or not. But moving or expanding a business are two possible ways of fulfilling this energy which is coming into your chart and demanding change from you. It's hard to stay still when things are moving. Nevertheless, we do have our responsibilities to fulfill. So first and foremost, take care of those. And if the coast is clear, the way may be opened for you for a major move or an expansion of your work at this time. Gemini, that's the forecast that I have for you for 2021. I'm wishing you all the best for a prosperous and healthy year. Please watch your other signs, your rising and your moon, or your sun if you're a Gemini rising or moon. I will have them all up soon in the series. And if you found this video helpful at all, please like and subscribe. It helps me to grow my channel. And I will see you next time.